As concern continues over the future of Vestal's School Resource Officer program, many say they want to safeguard what they consider a unique relationship. School officials say using local active duty cops is integral to promoting safety and strengthening ties within the community. Officer Justin Perez stops into a lunchroom at Vestal High School to catch up with some of the kids he knows. They discuss working out and their plans for the weekend. Perez says establishing relationships builds trust so that students can confide in him when they have concerns.
I'm a teacher. I'm teaching these kids about the law enforcement field, about things that I've picked up along the way as far as school safety, vehicle safety, many things that people may overlook, and help them to see those things and make smarter choices, or to be a little bit more situationally aware of their surroundings.
Perez is one of 4 full-time active duty Vestal police officers assigned to the district. Perez and another officer work exclusively at the high school and middle school respectively, while the other 2 currently rotate between the 4 elementaries. The district pays half of their salaries. Last year, Superintendent Clifford Casson and the town came to an agreement in which 2 more veteran officers would be committed to the program so that each Vestal school would have its own dedicated full-time SRO. The town then hired 2 recruits to backfill those positions. Casson says the SROs work side by side with the school's counselors, social workers, administrators, nurses, and the students themselves.
There's someone they can trust on a daily basis. I see those faces, and they have that strong connection with one another, and that's what we value here so much. It's that daily interaction, but then, oh, by the way, we're really safe because we have a first responder at the school. If something were to happen, they can act right there.
Casson says using active duty officers makes for better communication and coordination. He says SROs are often informed about situations that impact students outside of the school. School Board President Catherine Egan says the current crop of SROs are fully invested in Vestal.
Many of our officers are dads of children, spouses of teachers. They have grown up here. They have graduated from Vestal, and they now currently live in Vestal. And so it is more than just an SRO program. It is a tight-knit community.
And Perez is a perfect example of that, having grown up in Vestal, graduated in 2016, and spent 3 summers in the Vestal Youth Police Academy, which has been organized for many years by Police Chief Stace Kintner. Perez says he learned a lot about leadership at the academy, and it inspired him to go into policing.
Chief Stace Kintner was the instructor for the class. He had an extreme impact on my decision to be a law enforcement officer, and he's helped to kind of guide me onto that path.
Kintner is retiring at the end of this month. Casson says the district is willing to pay half the cost of the 2 additional SROs should the town decide to move forward with the plan. Now, one major impediment to adding the additional SROs in time for the next school year is that the town and district operate on different budget years. New town supervisor Maria Sexton, who sparked controversy when she questioned whether the town can afford the additional SROs, says a decision on how the program will be run in the future will be made during the budget process, which will take place over the summer. For now, the 4 existing SROs will remain in place, and the 2 new recruits are going through the academy. Sexton says all town residents will be able to provide their input, including through a secure survey. However, the district will need to have its budget for next school year approved by voters in May. Casson says the district is considering using the Broome County District Attorney's Retired Officer Program for the additional SRO positions for next school year. A protest is being planned for this Wednesday evening's board meeting by those who want to see the SRO program expanded as originally planned.